Hey, I'm Alex with Marc's Mobility. In this video, we're going to show you the pros versus the cons of either buying your own scooter or renting a scooter. So stay tuned. I want to start this video off first by telling you guys we do not rent scooters here at Marc's Mobility. We do sell scooters at an affordable price. But I do want to start this video because some people are going to call us wanting to know, do we rent? We do not rent scooters. The premise of this video is to show you the difference of, there are some advantages of renting a scooter, but there's many advantages of also just buying your own scooter. So we're going to go over a few of those now. So once again, we do not rent. If you are looking for a scooter to purchase, you can look at the links below. We're going to have different scooters, especially the ones that we're showing here in this video. But you can also visit our website, which we have hundreds of other potential items to fit your needs. So give us a call. We'd love to speak to you and see what we can really best fit that's going to be specific to your needs. But no, what I want to mention first is there are going to be some advantages in some cases to renting a scooter. Now, not all scooters are going to be cheap. Some scooters are going to start, at about $1,000 to $1,300 price range. So if you're only going to be using a scooter once a year for one time, then there might be some cases where renting a scooter might be a better option. We've done some research for you. Currently on the market, what we've kind of seen is for the smallest type scooters, like maybe something more like this size, it's a 300-pound capacity, it's going to go 3.5 miles an hour, 8-9 mile range. Scooters like that are going to rent for approximately $35 a day. Now I know you hear $35 a day, but they kind of get you on the websites, because when you start to go look for renting, you'll see they're going to mention 3-day minimum, delivery charge, damage warranty. So really that scooter that might say $35, if you're looking for a 3-day weekend, I looked it up and some of those were as high as $240 for a scooter for 3 days. By the time you put a rear basket on the back that you might need, by the time you have a cup holder, your damage protection, your sales tax, your delivery fee, you're running into all these different things. So yes, renting might be a good option for somebody if that's your one-off, the one time that you want to ever go to Disney or you want to go to these parks. But you got to think of, could I utilize this item elsewhere in my life? Everywhere else, when I want to go to the mall, when I want to go to shopping, when I want to just travel, where else could I use this scooter, and how long would it take to then pay off that scooter as compared to just renting one? So that's kind of the premise that we want to talk about in this conversation. There are many different scooters that we've kind of seen that they rent. They rent something from, a scooter like this, which is called like a Victory 10. Victory 10's got a 400-pound weight capacity. Then they have some of these. I've seen GoGo Sports. I don't know if I've seen these. These are kind of newer on the market, a GoGo Elite Traveler, but these are going to be in that 300-pound weight range. So another thing you need to think about too when you go to these places is going to be availability. I've seen Disney even rents out scooters, but it says up to what is available. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know if you get to the park and you're dependent on them having a scooter there for you. I don't know if you've ever been to a grocery store or a shopping center before and you go to get a handicap cart and they're not charged, or everybody's using one and now you're stuck without being able to have a mobility device. So you have to think bigger picture with these types of things as well. Is it going to be like, well, the rental, how did the person treat the scooter before you got on it? Did they leave it out in the rain? Is it going to stop on you halfway through the park? And now, yes, those rental places will bring you another one, but it could take hours to get there. So now you're missing out on your experience, on that time that you're trying to spend with your family, and you invested a lot of money in this time too. So sitting there idle for a couple hours is going to cause a negative impact on your experience when you're at these places. So those are some of the downsides of renting a scooter. It's going to be availability, it's going to be the condition of the scooter, it's going to be the maintenance of the scooter, not knowing really how it is treated. Now I do want to talk to you about the cost of some of these scooters, just to kind of go over with you a small example here. Like a scooter like this is like a Victory 10 scooter. It's a 4-wheel scooter. This is a 400-pound scooter, so it is a little bit more expensive. We'll put a link below in the description below. But this one's bigger. You can see bigger tires. It's got a higher weight capacity. This is going to be roughly in the $2,000 price range. So check the prices because they vary all the time. So I'm not going to give specific prices because I don't want to ever be against a policy online of when they're saying what the price is. But a unit like this is somewhere around that $2,000 price point range. Over here, and let me back it up, you can technically break this scooter apart, but it's not going to be that easily to break apart. Then you have something like this, a GoGo Sport. This is going to be more in that $1,500–$1,600 price point range here. This unit is at 300-pound weight capacity range, a little bit farther distance, headlight. Is portable, is airline approved. So that's the next thing you want to think about too. It's like, well, hey, if I'm flying to these places, can I travel with the scooter as well if I am going to buy it? So if you are looking to buy a scooter from us instead of renting one, we will ask you these questions and kind of go through that too to see, are you traveling? Do you need it portable? Can you lift the pieces that are like the certain weights? Like this, for example, this one might be 38, 40 pounds, the heaviest piece. One over here might be 50, 60 pounds heaviest piece. So we'll break that down with you as well based on how you're going to be navigating and how you're going to be traveling with that particular unit. Then we have something over here called like a GoGo Elite Traveler 2. This is a 4-wheel scooter with an amazing turning radius because the wheels turn completely sideways. So something like this, as long as you were not a heavy set person with really long legs, anybody 6 foot under 300 pounds would be good on this scooter here. And what's great about it too is with having that turning radius, you'll be able to easily navigate the lines when you're in, let's say, Busch Gardens, you're at Disney World, you're at things like that. If you've ever been, they have the zig and zags, and so you can't have a scooter that has too big of a turning radius because you won't be able to make that turn. Something like this is in that $1,300 to $1,400 price point range. An excellent scooter, breaks apart, 35 pounds, heaviest piece. So that's another one that we sell. That's a great unit. And then this is kind of not really one that's rental. This is just a new one on the market, but I figured I would throw it out here because this one does fold up very easily. It folds up like a suitcase. It is lithium battery, and the whole unit weighs 35 pounds. So it's one that you are able to travel with this, put it in the back of any car, any Uber, anything you go, because sometimes people that come over to these parks also don't have a vehicle. So they're using public transportation or they're Ubering, things like that. So something like this can fit in any vehicle out there. Something could fold up, 300-pound capacity. Like I said, it is approved for all types of transportation. It is a higher price point. This is going to be closer to that $3,000 price point range, but I just wanted to show you that there are different options that you can get, not just what you see at a rental place. Now, if you are buying a scooter, we typically sell Pride Mobility, Golden Technology, some of the bigger companies out there that are the golden standard in the industry. These companies make great products that are typically going to last daily usage of somewhere in that 5 to 7 year range before you probably have to replace motors and other parts where it might be more cost effective to just replace the unit itself. But 5 to 7 years, that's daily usage. Most people are not using it every day. And if you are, that's still a very good long time for comparing 5 to 7 years on a $1,300 scooter. Really breaks down to, less than $1 a day. It comes down to not much money. Now, one thing we do want to mention is we do have financing on our website. We have 5 different financing options. If you go to our website, any of the links below, you'll see right next to the price, it will have a drop down for financing. It's easy. You click on it, you put your cell phone number in, it's going to ask you a few bits of information, and it's going to tell you what you're eligible for and what your payments would be. So do explore that as an option. If some of these prices sound like, I'm not sure if I can afford that, do look at that. There are some that have 6 months, no interest, and then other ones that you can break down in installments over 18 months. So it's really not going to be that expensive per month of what you're spending to go rent a scooter. Now, what I also want to mention to you as well is some people are going to travel and they are going to have their vehicle and they might need a bigger scooter. So don't just believe that we just sell scooters. We do have vehicle lifts as well that we can put on the back of your vehicle. It goes right into a hitch, and then you can transport almost any scooter, and then it opens up your possibilities to go and explore and to live your life. That is what we really strive here. We hear that a lot from customers, that they get items, they get lifts, they're like, man, now I can go back to the store, I'm independent, I don't have to have my loved one or my caretaker with me to help me do it. I can go be independent again. I wish I would have done this years ago. So we hear that as a very common theme, so we would love to speak to you and kind of explore your options. We'll find out what vehicle you have, we'll find out your height and your weight, and we'll try to really match it to the best to your needs, whether if yes, you can get by with portable because you can lift it and that's a better cost alternative, or hey, no, you need something a little bit larger and you need a vehicle lift to transport it. We'll really ask the questions to tailor fit your specific needs. So we would love to speak to you. So down below, our number is there. You can give us a call and we would love to speak with you. So once again, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Once again, we do not rent scooters. I'm trying to stress that fact here because I don't want that to be a misleading advertisement in this video. We don't rent, but what we're really trying to do is just bring that value to you of showing you the alternatives to renting and what's kind of out there on the market. So once again, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, look at the links below or give us a call.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below, at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.